In dealing with debt, now is the time to start thinking about summer vacations. Joining us is Ted Rossman, a credit expert. Ted, what does your new survey say about Americans planning summer vacations?
Interestingly, there's a bit of a disconnect between what people say and what they do because the economic mood has been quite gloomy and people are worried about tariffs and inflation and recession worries and all that. Travel demand is still robust. It's not growing as fast as it was a few years ago, but a lot of people are still traveling.
Among those who do plan to travel, how is that spending looking, including foreign travel?
15% of U.S. adults are planning to travel internationally this summer, which is the exact same as last year. Domestic travel ticked up a little bit from 36 to 38%. The weaker dollar is a headwind for international travelers. Really, one of the biggest things we're noticing with international is that fewer people are coming to the U.S. That seems to say a lot about the current political climate. Reportedly, there's a lot less international travel coming into the U.S. But as far as Americans going abroad, same as last year.
Leave us with some tips to take that trip and yet keep costs low and stay out of debt.
Be flexible. Zig when others zag. In other words, if you want to go to the beach, but you don't care which beach, find out where's cheaper. Cast a wide net. Maybe go somewhere in its off season or shoulder season, or fly midweek instead of on the weekend. Take an early flight or a late flight or a connecting flight. If you go to the most popular destinations at the most popular times, it's going to be expensive and crowded. But if you can be flexible, that helps. If you can book early, that helps. Use your rewards points and miles. That's another good thought. A lot of people are sitting on these. They sometimes forget how many they have or how that can represent real value. And if nothing else, plan a staycation. It can be fun to play tourist in your local area and relax and recharge without taking on pricey debt. It is concerning that about 1 in 3 summer travelers are likely to take on debt. With the average credit card rate around 20%, you could still be paying for this year's trip a year from now or worse. So we want to avoid that.
Thank you, Ted.
No problem. Thanks for having me.